that stage. Ever since I've been on the skates for the first time, I've always wanted to be a professional hockey player.
It's not very often that a young kid has a dream, and 18 years later, it's going to become a reality.
Excited. I've been thinking about it for a whole year. The draft has always been one of my favorite things to watch on TV, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be pretty special.
It begins with this man. NHL legend Joe Sakic and the Colorado Avalanche hold the first pick in this year's draft. But how much wheeling and dealing will we see? Plenty of talk on the draft floor. That's Calgary GM Jay Feaster, Montreal Canadiens GM Marc Bergevin chatting early on. There's been plenty of speculation around the Vancouver Canucks shopping Corey Schneider more than Roberto Luongo. As well, defenseman Alex Edler. Mike Gillis will be busy today. Dean Lombardi and Ray Shero, two past Cup winners, two conference finalists this year, LA and Pittsburgh. Shero's already made a deal trading Tyler Kennedy to San Jose for a second-round pick today. And most expect the first pick really in play, the one most likely to be dealt, Jim Rutherford and the Carolina Hurricanes at number 5. It will be a wild afternoon here in Newark, New Jersey, home of the 2013 NHL Draft. And we welcome you inside the draft floor anytime. You get 30 general managers as well as their head coaches and all their scouts together. Things will happen. We expect a lot over the next 7.5 hours here on the 2013 NHL Draft. Hey, everybody watching in Canada on TSN, and hello to our friends in the U.S. watching on NBCSN. Welcome to the 2013 NHL Draft. I am James Duffy. How much can a first overall pick mean to the future of a franchise? Look no further than last week when first overall, Patrick Kane from 2007, your Conn Smythe winner, as the Hawks won their second cup in 4 years. Who goes number 1 today? The battle for it has been as intense and back and forth as that Hawks-Bruins Stanley Cup final. It was MacKinnon at the beginning of the year, and then Seth Jones, and then others crept into the conversation. For more on who might go number 1 and who might go after, let's send it upstairs to Gord Miller and the draft panel, guys.
All right, James, thank you. Back here with Bob McKenzie, Pierre Maguire, and Ray Ferraro. And to underline the importance of the National Hockey League draft, when Chicago won the Cup last week, the Hawks had 12 of their own drafted 14. So obviously this is where championship teams are built. And that's what Colorado's looking to do, Bob McKenzie. All signs point to Nathan MacKinnon being the first overall pick. What is it about him that Colorado simply cannot pass up?
Well, it's really elementary in many respects. Dynamic, speed, and power, and an ability for a young man who comes up with the most ridiculous shadow ever, coming from the same hometown as Sidney Crosby, following the same path to Shattuck St. Mary's, to the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, and potentially number 1 overall in the draft. The fact that he's been able to skate his way out and create his own identity. The scouting season starts with the Ivan Halinka Under-18 tournament in August. He scored a hat trick in the gold medal game to lead Canada to victory. The scouting season ends with the Memorial Cup Championship. He scored a hat trick to lead the Halifax Moosehead to that. All he ever does is score big goals and make big plays and show a pedigree that the Colorado Avalanche believes is exceptional.
To officially begin the 2013 NHL Draft, the Commissioner of the National Hockey League, Gary Bettman.
Good afternoon. I love your energy. We're going to have a good afternoon, but this is a home game for me. Welcome to the 2013 National Hockey League Entry Draft. Welcome to our fans watching on NBC Sports Network, TSN, and RDS, as well as those listening on SiriusXM. Welcome also to those attending viewing parties around North America. The draft brings our clubs together as they chart the course for next season and beyond. The draft brings families together as they anticipate hearing the name of their relative or friend and learn they suddenly have a new favorite team in the NHL. Thanks to New Jersey Governor Christie, the City of Newark, Mayor Booker, the Devils and Prudential Center, Jeff Vanderbeek and Lou Lamoriello for being great hosts. As we gather at this special moment, it is appropriate to remember and celebrate the life of Don Baisley, and we recognize his contribution to our league. In a difficult profession, Don stood for integrity, honesty, and respect. Most of all, he was a good guy. Our condolences to his family and friends, because he will be missed. Now for the reason we're all here. We have some business to do. The first selection of the 2013 National Hockey League Draft belongs to the Colorado Avalanche.
And so the Avalanche are on the clock, and you will see a clock, by the way. Each team has 3 minutes to make a selection. The last time this franchise picked first overall, it was the Quebec Nordiques in 1991. They took Eric Lindros, who wound up being a cornerstone player for a different franchise, but he netted what turned out to be the heart of a championship team for the Colorado Avalanche. Joe Sakic and Patrick Law in charge in a major change for the Avalanche of upper management, and now they get their chance to put their stamp on this team.
Joe Sakic told me it was unanimous amongst their scouting staff and their hockey people that Nathan MacKinnon is the #1 prospect in this draft. So unless Joe Sakic has been pulling one of the greatest scams of all time for the last 10 days, almost 2 weeks, where every member of the organization has said Nathan MacKinnon's going to be their choice, barring a trade, that's what we're going to hear right now is Nathan MacKinnon's name.
This is not, by the way, new for Colorado. The Avalanche, of course, had the 3rd overall pick in 2009, took Matt Duchene. 2nd overall took Gabriel Landeskog in 2011. Missed the playoffs, though, for the 3rd straight year. And Colorado gets the #1 overall pick by winning the lottery. Finished 29th overall, then won the lottery, and got this pick.
First off, I'd also like to pass along my condolences to Don's wife, Leslie, and the Baisley family. He was a special man to me, and I know he's a special man to a lot of people. He will be sorely missed. As well, our deepest sympathies to our longtime scout, Don Parrott, whose wife passed away last week. Don, we wish you were here, and we're thinking about you. And I'd like to thank Lou Lamoriello and the New Jersey Devils organization for hosting this draft. And with that being said, the Colorado Avalanche are proud to select with our first pick from the Halifax Mooseheads, Nathan MacKinnon.
What a moment for the MacKinnon family, and what a moment for Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, which